Yeah, what? Okay. Welcome to Extended Play's first Let's Play by me. Yeah. Everyone else gonna be quiet while I do this intro. Make me feel awkward.
Oh, you're not even pointing to us.
I'm setting up the equipment, buddy. I'll be right with you.
And I'm Cody, and I'm here as well.
I'm just gonna get
Name's Baker, and I'm trying to get all this set up.
I'm just gonna drink me a Coke.
Yeah, it's Coke already. Alright, so what are we playing today, buddy?
We're playing a game called Naughty Dog. It might be a little X-rated.
Okay.
No, this is a fantastic PS2 title from Naughty Dog.
Jak and Daxter. Never played this game. Played two, but not the first one.
First one's the best.
I played the first two. I mean, it went from fun little platformer romp to GTA to Road Warrior.
Yeah, yeah. They got a little weird after the second one.
There you go.
Though to be fair, Ratchet and Clank followed the exact same path.
Yeah.
They
They did a little better with that, though, in some respects.
Yeah, they did. Ratchet and Clank started off as a neat little platformer, having fun, and
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father.
in a second here we'll cut on the subtitles.
To
This is
find
not the thing you need to let.
the precursors.
It's just laying out in the middle of the room.
Shit. Why is that on the ground?
Well, looks like I'm left alone with you guys while they go talk about cords laying in the floor. But no, this is a game I've always wanted to do a Let's Play of. It's a big part of my childhood, and I know a lot of part of other people's too. And I remember there being a button you can just push to cut on subtitles.
Are there subtitles?
There were, I thought. It might just be the second or third one. I'll check the settings when this unskippable cutscene finishes.
I think it's okay leaving the subtitles off.
Well, they can't hear it over us talking. That's why subtitles are so important.
So what's going on right here?
Why don't you sit back and watch?
I'm trying.
Won't you let him play the game, Cody?
So there's a red shirt. Does he die pretty fast?
Kinda? Now, of course, this has nothing to do with that homicidal doctor. Dexter. This is Daxter.
If by die you mean becomes instantly unimportant, you're pretty close to the mark.
And the boner meter will arise here in just a minute. There we go.
I'm feeling it. I am feeling it.
She doesn't look very nice.
Well, her name is Mai. So when have you ever known a nice girl named Mai?
Dragon Ball.
No.
She was harmless.
What are we doing here anyway?
Very harmless.
No, not at all.
Pretty sure. Alright,
By the way, Jack is a silent protagonist.
I was about to say, isn't that the whole thing I remember about 2 starting up was they made a huge deal about
Him
his
speaking.
first words were, "I'm
really-
gonna kill Baron Praxis."
Really big deal.
And then Daxter proclaimed, "Wow, mommy out to piss you off again." But yeah.
This place all the time. Where did they go?
Is that Buckley?
Where did they go?
Now I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy.
And the Jedi has awoken. I mean,
How did you do that?
the prophesized warrior.
I think we're in trouble.
I am Skeletor. Just take it to the face.
Bucky, check this shit. Here is an ancient precursor artifact. It glow red. I'ma throw it, go boom.
I told you you shouldn't have come here, and you listened.
Wait, you mean Daxter was really one of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Their eyes did not transfer over too well.
A lot of these models didn't.
Kira did.
Alright, this game's already got me with a huge shocker right out the bat.
You can only screw up sex balloons so hard.
There is
Instead of heeding my wisdom,
after we do the prologue, there's actually a couple of Crash Bandicoot Easter eggs in the first village.
And Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Dark eco.
When I was younger playing this game, I always thought he had 4 eyes. Because of the eyes behind the glasses.
I always like to think he just had this one monocle that projected that one eye all over his face.
Why does he have a log tied in his hair?
Because he's a green eco sage, nature and all.
Shaman.
Shaman.
Druid?
Shaman.
Shami Shaman.
A shrew. Well, what can't you do?
He's obviously married. Look at all the rings he's wearing. he has a daughter, so he did procreate with something.
He's the Liberace of nature.
Seduce and plant life.
If you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield, I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need
In
is 25
3, I believe, she's voiced by Tara Strong,
Isn't that right, Daddy?
I believe you're right.
which I prefer this voice actress a lot better.
Going to get 20 power cells.
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if
Crazy
they're
old
willing
bird
to
lady.
just give them a
Jack's
little,
uncle.
they've seen their palms with a few
Jack-
people.
Uncle Dutch.
And I bet there are even more of them out in the wild.
That's
just
a
waiting
nice
for
little
some
subtle hint about when to find
brave
one.
adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave.
Because believe it or not, that power cell leads to another very hidden power cell.
You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do.
But yeah, no, this game followed in the footsteps of
I guess gravity means nothing to this guy.
Collect a quest.
yeah, Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah, that's a good one
Banjo was the first good platformer game.
that we remember.
Well, that you had to collect minor stuff and collect the port and stuff, and Jack followed on the PS2 in his footsteps, as did Ratchet and Clank, and many other titles like Tasmanian Tiger, which I would love to play someday.
I would really love to play Banjo Kazooie.
I say, I actually love Banjo Kazooie. I never played Banjo 2.
Did you not?
I
Well, let me tackle the first one, and you can handle Banjo Tooie for the
yeah,
first time.
You two get that, and I'll get Conquer.
Oh, we're gonna pass the controller every now and then.
Oh,
You rock this one, buddy. You know what you're doing.
Let me check the options real quickly. I don't think there are subtitles.
Check camera options.
I do need to change that, because the...
Oh!
You need to flip the vertical.
You know what I would actually
I
love?
think you
to
flipped the
play one day?
horizontal.
No, I need to flip the horizontal. There we go.
Flip the vertical.
You know what I would actually love to play one day since you have it? Twisted Metal Black.
Sure, I'm up for that.
Black was probably by far, well, not by far, but it's close. But like Twisted Metal Black and Twisted Metal 3 were by far my favorite Twisted Metals. I love 3 and I love Black.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Well, early on, they just seemed to have that 90s sense of grimdark fun, and Black just seemed like they went full grimdark with it. So I guess that kind of turned me off to it.
Black was a lot of fun though. It got really good. Like a lot of the levels just got actually like massive and different.
But so grim. Much dark.
That's why you're supposed to be the light in the darkness.
Also, a lot of the characters... I know 2 die at the end of their story.
Really?
Yeah, because I played them back to back. I was like, oh my god, is every character just going to die now?
Which one? Which one?
In Black.
Everybody dies.
No. In Black, 2 of the main characters died at the end of their little story.
Alright, well, some die anyway. So that wasn't 3.
No,
Calypso would screw over their wish somehow. So what are these you're getting?
3 doesn't count. 3 was a game for kids, honestly.
Well, you just mentioned that they're scout flies.
Basically, that chick with the underwear showing said that she sent out scout flies to each area to find power cells, and how conveniently that you always find a power cell in the 7th one.
it's a really easy way to shoehorn in collectaception.
Yeah. Collect these 7 magical number things.
I do like the colors on this game a lot, though.
It's a fantastic looking game.
It's bright, it's colorful, it's
Cool.
fun. You know, like these games were
Well,
Yeah.
back in the day.
well, also, each company is known for doing something. Naughty Dog was always known for pushing at the time the limitations of a console, and what
Oh, fantastic.
and that's what Naughty Dog did.
Even though Crash Bandicoot was a pretty early title in the PlayStation.
Well, this game has no load screens, which was unheard of back when it first came out.
Had what?
Yeah.
No,
loading
it has
screens.
0 loading screens.
Everything's loaded at once.
Yeah, I gotta go back. You have to get all that blue eco in a certain order, and I am not used to these controls yet. Yeah, it'll take me a second to get used to them again.
I thought we got enough time, but
Yes, it will take me time.
come here, a wall.
I don't remember it being this janky. There we go.
This is a precursor.
Oh wait, I didn't need to.
Can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling
What?
blue ink.
Well, you do need to. He's just got to explain it first.
No, because there's a vent right here.
Oh.
Yeah, certain objects will only be activated when you're channeling eco.
That's a blue eco vent. More
Oh, that's
power
convenient.
in the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yeah, all blue eco does is increase your speed, which means it is the best eco in the game.
Yep. You know another game in this vein that I don't hear people talk about all that much?
What?
Donkey Kong 64.
Never played it.
Probably a good reason behind that.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, there's trophies for Jak and Daxter?
Yo,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
this is the PS2 recollector. Durr.
Yeah.
All kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Anything to collect back in that
No,
direction?
I got it all.
That's one thing I look forward to our channel. I mean, yes, we're going to be doing a lot of old classics. We're going to do a lot of newer stuff too, but
We're gonna do whatever we want.
and plus also what the people want to see. I mean, you know, they want to see a cool game. We don't mind playing it.
Well, again, I always told myself if I ever started a Let's Play channel of my own, this would be the very first game I play.
Jak and Daxter.
Yeah.
Living the dream, buddy.
Because I know this game inside out more than any other.
I should do that with Chrono Trigger then.
Dude, yeah, we play. You're playing Chrono Trigger.
There's every precursor orb,
I think that's only fair since I get Mario RPG.
and that's every power cell.
So one thing I liked about the game the best from what I ever saw, especially from what I played from Jak 2, was Daxter's
Well-
personality. Like, I actually liked it.
Well,
I know it
actually,
can be annoying, but
Real quickly, one interesting thing: the language on that precursor orb actually translates out to Naughty Dog.
And they're featured in every Naughty Dog game after this, too. Those are artifacts in Uncharted.
Yeah,
Hidden artifacts in Uncharted.
which I got super excited for. I realized that. Also, I gotta use this button layout. I'm used to circle for jump, not X for jump.
You can't switch that, can you?
No.
Oh, well.
That's nothing compared to the challenge.
I wish every game ever let you do your own personal button layout.
We got the rooms, eh, Jeff? We'd love to stay and chat.
So remember Resistance Fall of Man,
We get on with our adventures.
one of the launch games for the PS3. You can change the entire controller setup.
Seriously?
Yeah,
The whole thing?
because I had it to where I jumped with one analog stick and I punched with the other, so my thumbs never left the joystick while jumping and punching and
yeah,
shooting.
those look like Pikmin things.
Oh, the onions?
Yeah,
Yeah, they kind of do.
they did. That's a game I want to play, man. Pikmin. I love Pikmin.
I never played much of it.
Really?
I've beaten
Not
all.
much.
I've beaten all 3 of them.
3 is the only one that I've never played to beat.
Now it's time to revisit my pervy childhood, where I simply just did this and stared at her underwear.
The folly of youth.
But no, Samos up there, he tells you to go to the beach first, which you actually don't want to go to.
Don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
She actually gives you the proper way to go first. If you want to do everything in one shot.
Something to keep you busy. My father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep.
I don't remember her much in 2. I mean, she was in it, though.
Later on.
Yeah.
She shows up in the racing missions.
There must be a way to turn the capped vents on.
Easily my least favorite part of the game.
It's actually kind of funny with the whole Jack never speaking thing. The first 2 times you interact with her, Jack is the only person speaking. So she never hears Daxter's voice, but only Jack's voice, a voice she's never heard before. So the 3rd time you meet her, when Daxter shows up, she perks up and recognizes the voice, and yeah,
Actually, yeah, you're right.
kind of a funny thing. But there's another look at the orb.
Beautiful.
Literally eggs.
Also, we can't hear it because the audio's low, but whenever you're near scout flies, they make this little noise.
Little zzz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you know if they're around. And as Daxter so kindly pointed out, they're always in red boxes,
That's convenient.
which they're also only in metal red boxes, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, the beach is also. Samos mentions the lanterns will lead you right there. This game has a day and night cycle, in which it will actually turn night, and then you have to actually follow the lanterns to the beach.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What a weird looking thing. I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue Nito stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Money, money, money!
Also, Jack will take fall damage, but if you do this little spinning move right before you hit the ground, you never will take fall damage.
Fun
Beat
fact.
those up.
You're supposed to. You have to.
And corral them.
Yeah. There's a lot you can skip. You can talk to each of the villagers, and they'll tell you to do a certain task to hit a power orb. But if you do their task for them, they'll give you a power orb like they talk to you anyways. Yeah. I guess you could say that's a speedrun strat. It's just not to talk to anybody ever. And these things.
Well, speedrun's ruined. Thanks, Bull.
Dang it. Get your shit together.
Well, I got caught on a lamp on that other island, so speedrun ruined.
You're also checking out those panties.
Shut up. You were doing it too.
That's essential.
I'm not the one playing the game.
Hey, I'm only pointing out plot points.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, this part's a little boring. It's really annoying too because you have to do the same thing later on a speeder, a little zoomer motorcycle thing
That's
How many are there? 5?
with blind lightning moles. Yeah. Imagine doing the same thing I'm doing, but really fast.
I believe I remember the part you're talking about.
It's one of like the only 3 areas in this game I hate.
There's a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Because that whole section is racing and speed trials. As you can see, it's now dark.
Yeah. Daxter just assumes that the farmer owes you a power cell.
Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell if you're trouble.
How could he not sleep? They weren't making any noise.
Still questioning.
Get ready for a whole lot of that.
Yeah!
Though thankfully, they are randomized. Also, occasionally when you do the spinning attack, right there,
Yeah.
Daxter pulls on Jack's hair. They put a lot of time into this game to really polish it. Also, because the last scout fly is the one that will have the power cell, each stage has 7 different spots you can get that last power cell.
Wow. Check out that funky sculpture sitting on a box over there.
Yeah. I think I have to roll jump for that one. But we'll come back there later. We need a lot of these little precursor orbs, which... There it is. Hitting L2 or R2 will bring up the hub to remind you what all you have.
There's an example of that no loading screen.
Yeah.
Just says ta-da, Forbidden Jungle.
Yeah, you can go everywhere almost immediately.
Huh.
But you have to go to this place to unlock another place and to unlock a part in the beach section. So,
That is a big thing.
yes it is. And they always hit me. By the way, these are health. If you get 50 of them, you get another life. Also,
Jumping looks weird in this game.
this game's always messed with my depth perception.
Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't help that one of your jumping, like the roll jump, takes you a lot further than you think you're going to go.
Yeah, right there, Daxter mentioned something. We now have enough power cells to switch. We have enough orbs to switch for a power cell. If we talk to anybody in the game, they always want 90 orbs for a power cell, except for that glowing statue, which needs 120. Yeah.
Attaboy, Denny.
Yeah, but no, like if that was the last scout fly I got, that's where you get the power cell.
He's a sneaky snake.
Naked. Oh!
Where'd it come from? I forgot that old one.
I think you found my little piece of nowhere.
Come on in, stranger.
Don't tell anybody.
Damn. This is definitely a big world.
Oh yeah. There's a
He's
lot.
just getting started.
There's a lot of little secrets you're gonna see me do. You were like, how could you have ever found that?
You cheated, didn't you?
Yeah. Misty Island has a bunch.
Pelvic thrust.
Well, that's the best thing about a game like this, though, is all the exploration.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I explored it so much as a kid.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror divergence.
You know what's funny was a game that I really loved that felt like you had that, and it was also a race game, was Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Love Diddy Kong Racing.
A lot of people love Diddy Kong Racing.
Nobody loves Diddy Kong.
Just, I mean,
Nobody loves you, Denny.
But yeah, you have to actually swim out here.
You gotta go punch that fish.
you gotta go fast.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So what's the point of getting these things again?
Basically, you have to get 20 power set. Well, okay. The whole thing is Daxter got turned into that
Yeah, we-
ocelot, which is the combination of the words otter and weasel. Or no, oxel.
Oxel.
It's a weird name. Anyways, and the whole point of the game is you're visiting a sage, Gal Alcaron, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives far, far to the north. And because none of the other sages who own those teleporters have turned theirs on in a very long time, so we're trying to visit Gal to turn Daxter back to normal.
Oh, okay.
And the path to the next village is covered in lava. So Kira needs 20 power cells to power the heat shield on your zoomer, which was the thing she was working on when we were so pervily staring at her panties.
Dim pad.
Fuck fish.
We got one mode for fish.
Fish
punch.
puncher. This is going to take a few tries.
Oh.
Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me, fisherman. Now they're gone.
Well, that ship's seen better days.
Yeah, there's lurker sharks in the water. When you swim out too far in the water, you start hearing a heartbeat. And a shark comes up, and the heartbeats get getting faster and faster as the shark gets closer and closer to you.
When they catch you, give you a loving embrace, get you ready for a good time.
Yeah.
There's two types of good fish to catch.
1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies.
If you miss 20 pounds
A
of
good fish. Time to take me net back.
from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a
One of them boogers.
and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
So.
I hate this because it's so delayed.
Stay boy.
And what I mean by that is the PS2 controller was a little stiffer. So when you slightly turn the PS3 analog stick, it actually
Ah!
You go all the way.
no, watch. It's not moving if I
Oh.
slightly tilt it. I have to tilt it about twice as much as I need to sensitively move it, and about 3 or 4 times to move it drastically. Yeah.
No, negative. Ooh.
Yeah, like that. This is probably going to take a while.
I think you're going to be good.
No, because you start getting into a rhythm, and you get a little bit of that, like highway hypnosis, where you kind of go into a trance.
Yeah. No, I get it. These kind of mini games suck.
Stay boy.
Stay, boy.
How many pounds of fish you gotta catch?
Stay boy.
200, I think he said. But if I miss 20 pounds, so never miss a yellow.
Stay boy.
See,
Shit.
yeah.
Here comes a big one.
Good lord, that's unfortunate.
Although, one good trick I noticed, even if you hit them with any part of the net,
No!
Yeah.
you will capture them.
Get ready for a lot of that.
And here's the frustration. You get into a rhythm of doing it fast, so you have to go back to waiting it slow. Yeah.
You can do it, buddy, I believe. Oh, Jesus.
Oh dear Jesus, rattlesnake.
I think you can, like, shoot the purple fish coming at you.
And just tell them no. You're not welcome here. I'm sorry, this is a private event.
Speeding up.
They do that too. They'll send one way off to the side, so you'll go and you'll miss a bunch. See?
Is this the only time you ever have to do this mini game?
Yes.
Well, I bet that's. Oh! Whoa!
Like I said, the analog stick movement is very awkward.
Oh!
Danger zone.
Oh!
I know.
10 more.
There we go. I hate that part.
Yeah.
I can't even one little poisonous bug that expels the whole country.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. Close calls there. Kinda made the butthole pucker.
Again, the PS3 controller being a lot, or the PS2 being a lot stiffer, and the 3 being looser, it really messes up those sensitive movements.
Oh man, that looked rough. Good job, buddy.
But yeah, look at the controller real quickly. Tilting it, and now he's moving.
I see what you're saying.
That's how far I had to
you have a little bit of leeway before you really start moving.
That's what I meant by it's delayed also. Because you move, and then it triggers where it wants to start to move, and then the action on the screen moves.
I thought if you talk to that guy again, he wants a precursor orbs or something.
No, he only Samos mentions that you may have to talk to the fisherman to let him use your speedboat to get to Misty Island, because apparently Jak and Daxter like to steal his boat and take it out for joyrides, so he's now giving you permission to use it.
I've been up here once.
You're supposed to break that, but if you don't break it, you can easily hit that beam and unlock that door.
Huh.
Yeah, if not, you had to I think there's a vent over there, and then there's the orbs down there. You had to kind of race it.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to this. This will be the last thing we do, because that leads to a big thing that leads back to the main village. So, let's go down here. Collect all this. Do the jump.
I have to jump again.
Okay, I think there's a vent right there.
What's the deal with this Nuke Cola?
Nuka-Cola?
Nuke Cola, yeah.
That's from Fallout.
That makes sense. Game I don't play.
Yeah, that opens up that main part.
A game that I'm not sure you even gave a chance.
Oh, there were chances.
And you only played 4,
Yep.
which isn't very well representative of all Fallout games.
I've seen that the Fallout anthology, and I kind of want to give that a chance, but at the same time,
The one in the mini nuke case?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
yeah, it's like the bomb or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super awesome. It's got this little it's got a button on it and it has sound effects that play when you press it.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's
What's
pretty
the
neat
best
stuff.
one you think of the series?
2.
Really?
Yeah.
There was that real weird one that took place in like it was in the past, and you were like Nordic warriors with swords and magic.
Yeah.
What the hell is that one?
I think it's called Skyrim.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Never heard of it. I like this game. I miss seeing a lot of platformers these days.
I always like to think that all Precursor metal is just made out of copper.
Well, I know how much you love that copper.
Just imagine all that copper.
Mmm.
All I'm sensing is this would be an Orc Peon's dream. Just a dream. Just to live here. So much copper.
All the copper he could not afford.
You just see him come through the trees. Work, work.
The World of Warcraft mixed with Jak and Daxter.
I was about to say, those references went right over my head.
Oh crap, I died.
Step 1. Stay alive. Step 2.
Yeah, dude, God, stay alive.
And Daxter has about 5 or 4 of those that he does.
Let's see those references went over your head. There was a long history of me and Denny playing Warcraft, and even when there's nothing to do, we got fascinated with the peons. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
Not that kind of fascination.
Exactly.
but close. Let's just say I had one who ran around in a pink dress.
And just looking at that peon, thinking, I fucked up.
Oh.
Did y'all notice that?
Yeah, he's clipping through the board.
His hand clipping. Oh, I didn't do it again. Oh well. There's actually not that many glitches I know of in this game.
Oh, I had to take that hit.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, this game does play a lot different from the second one, because the second one, you've already probably got 2 or 3 guns by this point.
Get a shotgun almost instantly.
Yeah.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
First, Now, there's something I know a lot of people would have missed.
Yeah.
And now it's just a race to get to the top.
I can't remember too now. Does he still have the blue eco and the dark eco, or just dark eco?
In 2 he was experimented on with Dark Eco.
Which is why he has that rage move.
Yeah. And in 3 it was suppressed by Light Eco. But there's one point in this game where you actually get Light Eco.
I can't remember too though. I thought you could use some other kind of eco other than dark. Or was it just dark?
Blue, I think.
Twilight Eco.
But here's where this starts to mess with my depth perception.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you can do this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Got 10 power cells. Stop treating that poor animal that way. You're going to get hit on by PETA.
Oh, it was a human.
Did you know PETA made a video game?
Hey, is that really?
They've made several.
There's one that I found the other day for free on the PSN.
They put one on the PSN?
Yeah.
Again, I'm used to
What is the object of the PETA games? I have to know now.
Well, the Pokemon one, you play as Pokemon killing trainers.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You won't fuck with PETA?
Sounds like PETA just a bunch of damn bullies.
Well,
They-
they think we're a bunch of bullies.
They have a very expensive budget that they don't know what to do with sometimes. So they just spend it on whatever they feel they want to spend it on.
Would that be like, taking care of animals and stuff?
Well, they actually euthanize a lot of animals. They kill more than they save.
That's terrible. That's
Suppo-
tragic.
Supposedly. There's
Supposedly.
sites out there with numbers and sales figures and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So what did you just do?
What Curie just said, these little vents that were covered, they now lift it up and there's blue eco. So yay. There's a part on the beach where you... There's a part on the beach later on where you can't get past a certain point unless you have a blue eco vent open up. So going to the beach first is actually a very bad idea. Because you're going to have to backtrack no matter what. And since going to this temple, yeah, big blue Mario boss. But since going to this temple, you both unlock the speeder and the eco vents. This is the best place to go first.
Oh, there you go.
After this, you can go to either Misty Island or the beach, and you'll be fine. But this boss has a very, very hidden secret about it, which I will show you after he dies.
Alright. Pretty much he's just trying to eat you. He's like, hey little fella, why don't you jump onto this bath right here?
Also, he looks like a penis when he's like that.
So it's like he's just inviting you to attack him for no reason.
He's a video game boss. He tries to attack you, and when he fails, he says, hey, you hit me 3 times. Oh, by the way, every basic enemy in the game, when they hit you, they do a little victory dance. Now, if you noticed, that power orb came out of his mouth. So I wonder what else could be hiding in his mouth. Why don't we jump on his head?
Hey!
Yeah. Imagine buying this game brand new, going through it, and being entirely frustrated you can't find 4 random Precursor orbs hidden in the Precursor temple. Because they are hidden in the boss's head that you have to jump on. Yeah. Let's see. Connect the... yeah, we're...
Did you get them all?
I'm checking right now. We're missing 10 orbs.
We have boxes. What happens if you don't collect all the orbs?
You don't collect all the orbs.
Nothing. Well, the precursor orbs don't matter. The power cells do. There's 101 in the game. For total.
You collect the orbs because you want to collect the orbs.
I got you.
Well, you need 20 to get to the next area. Then you need 45.
Something.
Oh, it's a sneaky snack again.
Well, I'm off. Toodles.
Oh, sounded like you saw me.
I think I remember where the other ones are. Let me do this real quickly.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
And this is weird too, because that whole control is inverted.
Hey, we can borrow the beam to find the next tower.
I think I know where the
We
other
can see where
orbs
the
are.
Eco. We get some of that magic juice.
Jack getting all hopped up on his Jamba Juice.
Oh, that one opens it.
I think you got that one earlier.
I did, but I couldn't remember if there was another one.
Did you acquire like any weapons in this game or anything?
Nope.
This is it already.
Got your bare
Yeah.
hands.
We will be like this from beginning to ending.
Huh. I guess that's what was weird when I played 2. Because like 2, you're like, I gotta get all the guns.
I think I may have missed some in the temple. Yeah, that's where the other 10 are. They're in the temple.
Huh.
Because I missed a jumper.
Nope. Anyone's viewing it.
No one is. There's no one in the chat.
How long are we gonna make these this episode recorded?
Well, I'm assuming we're just going to record and cut it off.
We can do that too.
When you finish this area, let me cut,
Yeah, because I got to.
and I'll start another one for the next area.
Might as well just do the videos like that. We can do it. I just do it in the area.
Yeah.
It's a lot slippier than I remember.
We've been up this way.
We were up here earlier. This is the entrance of the temple.
Those things work on their own now.
Crap. This is why I said it messes up my depth perception. Because it's twisting all weird. And Jack controls like he's on ice. And it doesn't want to jump up when I want it to.
It's alright.
Also, the camera's really weird here, too.
No, I played this version of the game too. He is floaty. He
Yeah.
does slide like he's coated in bacon grease.
The same as in the air, too. Yeah. Here's where I missed him. There's a jumper pad right here.
Yeah.
There you go, 50-50.
Cool.
Or 150 of 150.
Yay! Naughty Dog will be proud.
Also, don't remember him being so clingy to stuff.
So does the ball stay there throughout the entire game?
Oh yeah, I'd come in here before we go to the very final area. He'll still be there. Also, if you noticed, these little things that were around hitting me, they're now dead because I killed the boss.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because you could attack them and they go back underground, and then they come back a little later. And he will also be down there laughing until the very end of the game.
Who is that?
That's the
The
fisherman.
fisherman.
Oh, okay. I was like, sounds good.
Look at all these fish.
Yeah, when
Take your speeder by.
and when you think about it, the boss has to stay dead. How else are you going to collect those last precursor orbs?
Yeah, that was a real like that's how you do something cryptic.
Cryptic.
Yeah, to show a little tiny hint that there's something in his head. Be like, I'm gonna jump on his head. Oh, there's something coming out of his head. Do it again. Again, I don't know how little me figured that out.
I think you were just wanting to be a dick and start jumping on the boss.
Possibly.
You know, like a lot of people would do.
I think I was bored.
Now it's time for the teabag.
Teabag.
Look at that. Look at that.
That just looks fantastic.
Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me? Did I say you could look at me?
Well, he's just laughing away down there, isn't he?
Yep, he's having a great time.
By the way, don't ever touch those.
Do they explode?
Yes, they
It's
do.
a Dark Eco container.
Yes. Yes, it is.
See, I'm used to collecting Dark Eco.
Yeah, no, Dark Eco bad. There's also there's one neat thing about the second game. The whole village is actually rendered in the second game.
Is it?
Yeah, on the PS2 version, you have to do something a little weird with the disc. You have to take it out while the prologue is running. Also, I don't get why these don't count for the.
I don't know.
They don't count for that precursor place I was in. They count for the village. But no, if we talk to the mayor, he'd tell us to go do this, to reconnect the eco beams. But since I didn't talk to him and I already know to do it,
No need.
you'll hear Daxter saying, let's go talk to the mayor and get our orb.
We should go tell that windbag of the mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
It's just the biggest ass. Just expecting something from everyone, even when no one's asked them to do it.
Huh.
Did you want to go ahead and get those orbs? Or you gonna
I'll
go
get
back
those.
to that?
I always save them for last.
Okay.
Let's go check out old fish Brett's
Oh, yeah.
speedboat at the dock.
Now, Kira mentioned that the lurkers were the ones who boxed up all these scout flies.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the villagers did it in the village because most of the houses have a scout fly box in them.
They must have thought they were annoying.
That was still the lurkers. Just boxed them up and left them in people's houses.
So we should come in and drop off this box. Don't open it or anything.
Nice little present. You know?
Could be in here.
And how corrupt is the mayor? He has a scout fly.
He was a lurker all along.
There.
Oh, what a wonderful sight. I thank you. Tired those like me. Boys, you have restored power to the village.
Yeah, when you walk in the first time, he says, when you look at that, they're not spinning. That is bad news.
Ah, my eyes. Shiny, happy steeples.
Yeah, basically wants you to fund his campaign.
Sizable one, I hope.
No, he said a sizable one, I hope, looked down and got really excited.
How many power orbs does he keep in his hat?
2. Oh, later on, there's a guy there's 2 guys you talk to, and they have 4 power cells, so you have to give them 90 orbs 4 different times. Now, here's the fisherman's house, which I mentioned earlier that there was actually a Crash Bandicoot reference. Supposedly, those fruits are the same ones from Crash.
Hard to see it from here.
Yeah,
But I get what you're saying, like the
There's also
peach, mango, whatever things they were.
Peachigo,
Peachigo.
which if we go back up to Samos, there's another one up there. I don't know the name of the plant, but there's a certain plant in Crash.
Huh.
That Samus, it's not Samus, Samos.
Samos Aaron.
He has up here. I believe it might be that one. I think it was a smaller one. Well, I guess it is that one. But that's supposed to be very similar to one in Crash.
Never played Crash Bandicoot. I'm just gonna play the crap out of Crash.
About to say.
I played a bunch of the first one. And by the first one, I mean the first level of the first one on a demo disc I got out of a magazine.
Well. Fair enough.
Crash was a lot of fun.
Wait here. I'll show you the lurker short.
We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. If you tap the controller forward, Jack will swim like that. Believe it or not,
It's faster.
It's the fastest way. You can there's a glitch later on in the second village where you can do that really fast and get behind an invisible wall in the building and just go past a certain point and potentially skip a boss.
Let's break the game. Not like the Knuckles glitch in that Sonic game. Jesus Christ.
Which one are you talking
The
about?
infinite jump.
Oh yeah, just bloop, 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 do an infinite jump, beat the game in like 30 seconds or something. It's like, game start! Alright, let's switch to Knuckles. And it's final boss. So,
Didn't know about that trick.
it's pretty puzzling. Of course, like any Sonic game here recently, it's never finished, so...
Well, there's also one similar to that in, I believe, A Link to the Past, where you can go under the floor and go straight to Ganon.
Huh. You can't beat him though, can you?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Like you don't have the arrow for it.
It glitches out and gives it to you, I think.
That's convenient.
But yeah, well, I guess we'll take a break right here and talk to this guy on the next part. And then we'll go and do the beach section.
Alright. That sounds good.
And we'll take a break and stop the live stream as well, since no one's watching it.
Thanks, people.
Yeah.
Great to know you're looking out for us.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of
well,
people were watching early, but we also posted it right when we weren't on. We're just sitting in the title screen.
Well, till next time.